Hi, my name is Whitney, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about children's books and give you an overview of the major awards given in that field, and also talk. I'm going to start by talking about the Caldecott Medal, which is given to an artist every year for the most exceptional contribution to picture books. This year's winner is Jerry Pinkney for The Lion and the Mouse, and as you can tell just by the cover, it has exceptional. The next award I'm going to talk about is the John Newbery Medal. It was named for an 18th century English bookseller, and it is probably the most widely recognized of the children's book awards, and it actually was the very first book award given for children's literature ever in the world. It started in 1922. It was the first year they gave it. This year's winner was called When You Reach Me, which I absolutely loved, just as a personal plug there. It's sort of a little bit science fiction. Just a really good mystery, well-written middle grade characters. And the one that won the year before that was Neil Gaiman, who is another prolific writer in children's books, The Graveyard Book. It's kind of spooky, really good for boys, a little more literary than just your average spooky story. It's definitely not Goosebumps, but also a really good recommendation. The Newbery Honor is also a really big deal because it is such a high award. Even the books that win the honor are celebrated in big bestsellers. The Princess Academy is another one of my personal favorites. It's about a really smart girl who ends up saving her whole town and their livelihood after she gets to go to school and learns to read. And it's not quite as girly as the title sounds. It's just a really good recommendation for upper elementary girls especially. Another one of my favorite books that has been in Newbery Honor is called The Thief. It is the first in a series called The Queen's Thief, and I've only read the first 3, but each book is better than the last. I can't wait to read the last one. It just came out about a year ago. Moving up in age from the Newbery book is the Printz Award, which is specifically for young adult literature, and it's given to a different author of the year, and like the Newbery Award, it has one winner and then several different honor books for that year. Some of the more recent ones, Jellicoe Road won 2 years ago, and if someone is borrowing my copy right now, this is just the cover. It introduced me to Melina Marchetta, who is now one of my very favorite young adult authors. I've since bought and read almost everything she's written. Her very newest one I haven't quite gotten to yet. It's her first fantasy. But one that just won the honor award this year is The Monstrumologist. It's a horror fantasy type. It takes place in like the 18th century America, and it's about a boy who is apprenticed to a monstrumologist, and they are hunting this horrifying creature that feeds on living human flesh, and it's not my type of book at all, and I absolutely loved it. It is gripping, it is scary, it's creepy, it's gross, but it's really literary and well written. So I highly recommend The Monstrumologist. And it's going to be a trilogy. The second one just came out, and the third one will probably be out in about a year. The author on this one is Rick Yancey. The books I've mentioned today are really just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many amazing books being written for kids and young adults that I would highly encourage anybody of all ages really to take a walk through your local bookstore, visit your public library, and just look through the sections. Pick up a title that looks good to you, especially if it's got the awards I mentioned today, the Caldecott and the Newbery or the Printz Award, are all really good places to start. I guarantee that you will be up late